Alright, we are live! Hello everybody and welcome to the stream! Shiny Spinda here, and this is day 3 of shiny hunting Spinda through the Masuda method on Pokemon Sun. Today I am joined by Rockruff! And let's just get right into the action. Alright. Get my counter ready. No. Get the egg from this lady. It's into a box. Da-da-da-da. Alright. I'm gonna check something real quick. Alright, so... Oh, I better make sure... Check. Okay, we're good. Last stream, I didn't realize that I had my recording software set to the right microphone, so whenever someone joined, they couldn't hear me. They could hear the game, but not me. Alright. Alright. Yeah. In case you didn't know, we've already sort of exceeded my, previous times I've used the Masuda method, I've gotten the shiny in 75 or 80 hatches. So I've gotten sort of spoiled, but I think this is more normal to get into the 90s or in the 100s. Hey, I am totally cool with that. Yes. Alright. Not sure what to say. Just running around on Taurus. Oh, here we go. Number 1 for today. And... nope. I guess I can do, all the Spinda that I'm not going to keep for EV training, I guess I could, wonder trade them. That's what I did when I was Masuda hunting a Swablu, and that just didn't work out very well. Probably because I don't think I was using the Masuda method correctly. I don't know. I forget, someone traded me a shiny Altaria, and I thought that one of the parents being shiny would affect the shininess of the offspring. I don't know, I still don't know if that's true or not. And I can't remember whether or not I was Masuda-ing correctly. So I got a lot of Swablu, and I just started wonder trading them. Of course, I got a couple of, I think I got at least 1, maybe 2 Hackmons. Just sort of released them. Actually, it was probably just 1 Hackmon, a shiny Tyrantrum. With level 100, 6 IVs, Pokerus. Yeah, totally hacked. It makes me sad. Because they got the better end of the deal. An actual, real Pokemon versus something they hacked. Look at me already being up to date with the counter. And of course the every so often the counter will get off center. And I don't like it. Alright, time to swap out. Da-da-da-da. Oh, my guy's from Johto. I've actually gotten a little bit farther in Pokemon Crystal today. I was able to finally beat the Mahogany Gym. That's actually pretty easy after I grinded everybody up. And now I am currently trying to beat Team Rocket. I got to the top of the radio tower, and now I'm about to head towards the underground. Yeah, I think, is that pretty close to the end or not? I have no idea. Let's see, how many badges would I have? 6, 7? Because I know in like Alpha Sapphire and X and Y, the sort of big events really started happening whenever you got your 7th badge. So you could sort of have like, oh, the big climax of the game, and then sort of wind down to where, hey, you beat for your final gym, you go to the Pokemon League, beat the Elite Four, become the champion, bada bing, bada boom. And then you can do the post game, which I'm excited to do the post game in Crystal, just going through Kanto, because that, as of now, that is the only region that I never owned a game that, well, of course I own a game that's partly takes place in Kanto, but I've never really been in Kanto as a character, you know? Speaking of Kanto, I'm watching the original anime right now, and it is so cringy at parts. Like, do they even Pokemon? Like, there was a scene where a Bellsprout's like roots were acting as lightning rods. I'm like, do you even science? And how supposedly this Golbat, because it was a flying type, was going to be super effective against Ash's Kingler. I'm like, no, that's not how any of this works. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. If anyone gets that, you get internet brownie points. There's this old series of, I guess it was DirecTV commercials or something, where there are these older ladies. They were talking about Facebook, and and one lady was actually had a wall with all her friends and different things on it, and another one was like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Yeah, that was one of my favorite commercials for a while. Along with, does anyone remember an old series of Cox commercials where there are there's a Cox guy in one chair, and there's a customer in another chair. It's sort of like a therapy session, and then something funny would happen. Like, one time there's a woman, and she was like, so, you seeing anyone? And then he goes, did you know that you can save X amount of dollars by switching to Cox? No, I didn't know that. Well, did you know that you're about to meet my extremely jealous wife? And then from off screen, this woman just comes screaming and tackles this lady. It was great. 101 Spinda. Nope. Yeah, they used to have some good commercials. Do 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 do. Ba 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 da 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 da. Oh. There we go. Me. Just because I'm paranoid, I'm going to check to make sure that counter is correct. And it is. Oh. Well, it's not anymore. Excuse me. I guess it's sort of better anyway, instead of like bending over. Can you guys see my DS? Okay, a little bit, but I mean, you guys know I'm using a Nintendo DS. Time to switch out again. Okay, now that tin is off center. Hello, Ghastly. My Ghastly. Out of curiosity, I'm going to check some IVs. Nothing too spectacular. Oh. So, I'm just going to continue on. For some reason I thought I heard like a weird sound in the game. There it is again. I guess maybe that's like a Taurus grunting in the background? Huh. Alright. Yeah, and I do have the oval charm in this game, so that's why we're getting more eggs so frequently. Yep. Excuse me, didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Yeah, so as I was saying, I've been watching the Pokemon anime, like the original episodes. And what was another thing that bothered me? Oh yeah, the fact that Pikachu was able to beat that Rhydon. Or actually it was Rhyperior. That, no. I'm sorry that... Sorry, not... Actually, I'm not sorry. The people who write a Pokemon episode should know the basic mechanics of the universe they're writing for. And I don't know if that's Game Freak not providing them with accurate information, or the writers just blatantly ignoring the information just to tell a better story, which people who are diehard Pokemon fans, they can see right past that. So really, it hurts them more than it helps them. So yeah, I don't really get up with all the inaccuracies in the Pokemon anime. Oh yeah, and how in his final match, Ash's Squirtle was put to sleep. Like, well, not put to sleep as, you know, but it fell asleep because of sleep powder. And it's declared unable to battle. But that's not how a battle really works. I mean, it could have woken up on its own eventually, or maybe Ash could have used an item, unless, I guess, maybe there is a rule where items couldn't be used, or I guess really items aren't used in the anime all that much. But anyway, that's Harley unable to battle. Squirtle probably could have eventually woken up and then beaten Richie's Charmander. And even if Squirtle didn't wake up, Ash shouldn't have sent out Charizard, because Charizard, Ash knew that most likely it was going to disobey anything he said. And it even had type advantage over Richie's Charmander, where he had, like, he would have either had Kingler or Muck on him at the moment. If he had used either Kingler or Muck, I think he could have won that battle. Especially with how Kingler just sort of sweat the competition in its first few battles. Yeah, I think maybe the writers sort of got in a conundrum where, like, hey, maybe they wanted to have him lose the league, but with how well he was doing, they didn't see how he could lose based on, like, hey, he's been doing so well so far, why is he suddenly stuck? So they had to write that dumb mistake in just to give him an excuse to lose, just so the anime can continue. But a lot of people have made good points where, like, it would be interesting if the Pokemon anime finally retired Ash as the protagonist and came up with a new protagonist. Like, after the Sun and Moon adventures are over, you could introduce the protagonist as the player character from whatever the Pokemon Switch game is going to be. I mean, like, what would be really interesting to happen is, because Alola, in the games, Alola doesn't have a Pokemon League. Oh, I didn't, So if it's the same way, like, I'm pretty sure it's the same way in the anime, where Alola doesn't have a Pokemon League yet. It would be a really interesting concept if Ash actually challenged the Alola Pokemon League in its first year and won, and became its first ever champion, and that's how his story ends, where he finally achieved his dream of being the Pokemon League, being a Pokemon champion. I don't know if that would technically count as a Pokemon Master, because that's such an ambiguous thing. But it would definitely be, like, that's a good step forward. And he's sort of, like, even more than anywhere else he's visited, as far as I know. Like, I haven't seen anything beyond the original series, and, like, I've seen the original series, parts of it, and then I've seen all of X and Y and all of Sun and Moon that's been released in America so far. So, as much as I've seen so far, Alola is where he's made it more of a home than basically anywhere else, except, of course, for his hometown of Pallet. So I wouldn't be too surprised if he just decided to settle down on Alola, because he obviously loves it so much, and it's such a good environment for Pokemon. I mean, I just remember how much fun he and Pikachu had that one time they went to Treasure Island, and they were just reflecting on how great it was in Alola. And I know this is an unpopular opinion, probably, but I love Alola too. I mean, Kalos is based on France, which it's my dream to go to France, but Alola is just beautiful. It's so colorful and rich. I mean, the terrain is all diverse. I think it's just a really good region. I guess a lot of people don't agree with me because they sort of like don't like the Gen 7 for whatever reason. I have to say, so far it's been between Gen 5 and Gen 7 for my favorite generation, which is weird given that I started in Gen 6. But Gen 6 is a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. Wait, I think that's right. I like pressed the button twice and it counted twice. I'm like, no. Let me just count, make sure that's right. Yep. That's what's good about doing this only in increments of 5, because it's easy to keep track of. Okay, what does it take to keep these numbers centered? I ask you. Pardon me. Time to switch out again. Just for funsies. I'm going to see their stats. None of them are too exciting. These next few Spinda will bleed over to the next box. I may go into my Pokemon Bank and just sort of rearrange that because it's easier to do that in Pokemon Bank versus the game itself. But, of course, I won't do that while I'm streaming. Okay. My question is, how do people discover these things? Like, how do you discover, Oh yeah, if you do two different Pokemon from two Pokemon, each from a different region, you have that much more chance of a shiny. And if you have the shiny charm, your chance is 1 in 512. Who discovers that? And who discovers Pokemon glitches like the coin case glitch in Gen 2? Like, did they fix the coin case in Crystal? I know that the coin case glitch works in Gold and Silver, which I sort of tended to use it. But I don't know. There's debate on whether or not glitched Pokemon are legitimate, and that's fair. Like, there are a whole lot of mythical Pokemon that I could probably get by glitching instead of hacking. Because I missed out on a whole lot of mythical Pokemon, but I still don't know. I know I could use the Void glitch in Diamond and Pearl to get Dark Ray and Shaman, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to transfer those over to Gen 7, which sort of negates the point. I've wanted a Shaman for a while, but the whole point of want a Shaman is it's cute, I want to pet it. But if I can't switch it over to Gen 7, I can't pet it, so what's the point? And anyway, a friend of mine has said that he will trade me a Shaman next time I see him in person, so... Oh yeah, and I think my sunburn's getting better, you guys. That's awkward, just showing me the sunburn. I apologize. Oh yeah, I think you can see, from your view, you can sort of see my Alolan Raichu here. Yeah, I have a lot of Pokemon plushies, like my Alolan Raichu. After I finished Original Sun, I decided that... One sec, there we go. Anyway, after I finished Pokemon Sun, I decided that I wanted to do the adventure again, but I didn't have Pokemon Bank or anything yet, so I didn't want to lose all my progress in all my Pokemon. So instead, I just bought a used copy of Moon. And whenever I went to go pick up that used copy of Moon, I saw that Alolan Raichu at GameStop in a basket, and I'm like, it's an Alolan Raichu! I had to have it! I had no restraints sometimes. No restraints at all. No, I don't mean to do that nickname. Ay, mi Llorona de azul celeste. Ay, de María la Llorona de azul celeste. No dejaré de quererte. I stated it in a different stream, though I don't know if you actually can hear me in that stream. I love Disney movies, and I recently discovered Coco, so that's why you might hear me singing Coco. Especially Poco Loco. What color's the sky? I'm your amor, I'm your amor. You tell me that it's red. I'm your amor, I'm your amor. Where should I put my shoes? I'm your amor, I'm your amor. You say, put them on your head. I'm your amor, I'm your amor. The way you keep me guessing, I'm nodding and I'm yesing. I'll count as a blessing that I'm just un poco loco. Yeah, I am a bit of a singing nerd. You'll probably hear me singing more of these streams. And in case you hadn't seen any of the announcements yet, or well, actually I haven't made an announcement on my channel, I just added in the description, I have a Twitter now, where I will post when I'll do my streams. I most likely won't have a stream tomorrow because I'm extremely busy tomorrow. I have work, then I'm going out to eat. And also, tomorrow night is the beginning of the next Splatfest in North America. And I can't miss that. Yeah, any Splatoon people out? This had an interesting day today. I usually have class on Thursdays, but there's a conference at my college like today and tomorrow and maybe through the weekend, I don't know. But they're having all these presentations instead of classes. But since we didn't have class, instead of just bumming around all day, I went to school anyway and I met with a partner of mine in a project. We got a lot done and talked a little bit. It was interesting. Then I had Subway for lunch, a meatball marinara, which I haven't had in a long time. That was delicious. And I got to go to work. I work at a library, and tonight I was able to help run a Zumba class. And if you don't know what Zumba is, it's basically dancing exercise. It's aerobic, really good cardio, I think. I've only ever done it once, but it was a lot of fun, but it's really, really difficult. Well, it's not really, really difficult, but it's definitely not like, oh, this is easy, I'll just fly through this. No. Yeah, I get to help facilitate that every other week. And I don't know how it's going to work. Like, I rotate facilitating it with another coworker of mine. And she's going to be on vacation for a couple of weeks, so we don't know, well, she doesn't know. We don't know who's going to be facilitating when she would be, the time she's going to be gone. I mean, I assume that I'm going to do it, or maybe another one of my coworkers is going to do it. Because there was a person before me that facilitated this, but she sort of got promoted out of it. Alright. Yeah, so I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I do plan on streaming Saturday. It'll probably be a little bit earlier, though. I'll probably start streaming about 7 o'clock Saturday night, Central Standard Time. Alright, we'll need to switch out over after this one. Just to be... Nope. Nothing special. Yeah, the only way this would, like, this is already pretty fast, and the only way I can think to make it faster was if I had roto hatches. But of course, this is original Sun, so roto hatches don't exist yet. It's just a little bit of a bummer. But at least in these games, Rotom is a little bit quieter. Trying to get... Yeah, there we go. Spinning Taurus, spin, 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 spin. I guess I can mention why the overlay looks a little weird. I created this overlay on the fly, and I didn't know what size my webcam would be or what size my gameplay window would be. So I just sort of made the spaces and I fit them as best I can. I may eventually edit them, but that's not a top priority in the moment, and I don't know if I actually can change it without completely recreating it. Which, this took a long, believe it or not, this took a really long time to create. Mostly because I was just doing something that was sort of stupid instead of being creative and making this pretty thing. I'm actually really proud of how this overlay came out though. Okay. No way you keep me guessing. I'm nodding and I'm guessing. I count it as a blessing that I'm just un poco loco. Have we really gone through 129, Spinda? Hard to believe. I guess it's been easier that I've been doing it sort of chunks with the stream, whereas when I was shiny hunting my Poplio and then later my original shiny Spinda, I did it all at once over several hours. Granted, that I'm sorry, do not use that word. Welcome to the stream. I'm happy you have it here, but please don't use language like that. Artizapres Sparferno Jack? Yeah, as you can see, we are shiny hunting Spinda. Oh, wait a minute. Whoops, forgot to fish out. Okay. Alrighty, dude. Alright. On Taurus again! I can't wait to be on Taurus again! Let's see. So how's your day been, Artizapres? I think that's how you pronounce that. Is that half Taurus, half meteorite? I think so. It's about that fast. Yeah, I'm wondering, like, is there like a Pokédex entry that tells us how fast Taurus can run when it's going like this? Because they have all those Pokédex entries for those things like Gardevoir. Its psychic powers are strong enough to create a black hole, which is, that's a whole other discussion, but I'm just curious. I mean, to make that sort of like distortion, would you be going at the speed of light? I don't know. But yeah. Faster than a speeding, I don't know where I was going with that joke. Well, I know I was going, but I couldn't finish the Pokemon jokes of it. There you go, just trying to talk to that lady. Alright. I don't think it should be long until this factive egg starts hatching, but... How is that for timing? I say, you know, these eggs are probably just about to hatch, and there you go. Alright, nope. Yeah, but we've still got about 45 minutes, so plenty of time to potentially get our shiny. Yeah, I wonder if within the stream we're going to get every possible iteration of Spinda. Or like, are there like different like set patterns for Spinda's patches, or is it like just completely random and there's no way to possibly determine all the possible iterations of Spinda spots? I'd be curious to know. But I think it's a pretty unique Pokemon in that no two Spinda look alike. I mean, I could be wrong in that. I cannot read that. Is that Korean? Arabic? Alright. Ooh, it's Hebrew. Very cool. Now, maybe one of these days I'll learn Hebrew. Like, I want to learn a lot of languages. I'm a language major at school right now, and I want to learn as many languages as I can. I'm going to probably focus on languages that are more current, like Portuguese, Italian, German, but Hebrew would be amazing to learn. Like, to be able to read the Bible in its original languages, that would be incredible. Yeah, but I'd probably have to go to, like, a Bible college to actually learn, like, those languages. I don't know too many places that teach those languages. But what does that mean in Hebrew? Da, da, da. Spinning, spinning, Taurus. You don't want to know. I appreciate your discretion. Okay. Do. Let's see. What did I just... Oh. Oh, well, it's not that big a deal. Well, actually, sort of is, because the eggs will hatch in all different times, and... eh. But, of course, how long would it take me to find... No, I'm not gonna bother. It'll take too long to find that exact egg. Well, actually... it should be the last egg in the box. Of course, I can't judge it. I need to look at the summary. It appears to move occasionally. Okay, so this should be the egg. But I have no idea which egg. No, I'm not gonna bother. Yes, it was a mistake, but we're just gonna deal with it. Okay. Just make sure to send it to a box. Nope. Alright. Spin, spin, spin. What should I talk about? Oh yeah! I wonder... I really want to see Ready Player One. Actually, I haven't heard any reviews about it so far. If it's good, if it's bad, if it's just sort of meh. But since I've become a more serious gamer, that story's just been intriguing to me. Maybe I should pick up the book first. I mean, I tend to like to read the book first, but sometimes people find that if they watch the movie before they read the book, they like the movie and the book. But if they read the book first, they don't like the movie. Because there's just, of course, so much they leave out of the movies, because a lot of books, you can't fit everything into a 2-hour movie. Like the Harry Potter movies. Oh my word. I only, in the last year or so, started watching Harry Potter. I read all the books first, and I tried watching movies. I'm like, I understand that you can't fit the entire book into a 2-hour movie, but can you at least make it feel like it's not just jumping this, there, and everywhere, and make it not pleasant to watch? I don't really know what to talk about at the moment. Yeah, I'm going ahead and try and hatch this last egg, just so I can keep to the iterations of 5. Yeah, I'm actually going to check on this last egg real quick. Oh, that's my backpack. I don't need to open that. Summary. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's going to be soon, so. Hatching eggs is so much easier in Gen 7 than in Gen 2. Like, I've been playing Crystal recently, and I was trying to hatch the odd egg. And, man, that took a long time. But hey, I got a shiny Cleffa. But that shiny Cleffa is trapped in Kyoto because I refuse to delete Dizzy Punch. I refuse. Wait, did that just hatch? No, it hasn't hatched yet. Why did I think it hatched? No. There we go. Come on, I believe in you. You can hatch now. There we go. I mean, I guess they should talk about something. I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no, I'll love you as you are, but I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Oh, 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 oh. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Oh, far away, 'cause today I won't let the shame break. I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors. Oh, that's what we become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. And I know that I deserve your love. There's nothing I'm not worthy of. Alright, so it is time to switch out again. Drop my stylus, that's not good. It's because I'm curious. Nope. Nope. Let's see. Okay, time for the next round. Well, this will be round. Let's see, divide by 5. This will be round 29. Well, actually, this will be round 30. This will be round 30 of eggs. All right. Let's see. Sorry, just adjusting. Shoulders are starting to get a little tired in that position. Now I'm readjusted. Ah, okay, cramp. But it'll work itself out. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Adjust the screen a little bit. There we go. Isolate a little bit more. That way. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what round 30 of eggs brings us. I know you're really not supposed to rub your eyes, but it feels so good. I'm gonna fit that counter next time I see it, so when I get the chance. I think I might have missed one. No, don't get Spinda a nickname. I'm just getting a little bit tired here. Nope, that counter is right. How about that? I have been really good with the counter tonight. Knock on wood. Because last night I was messing up with the counter a whole lot. Okay. So round 30, no go. Let's see what round 31 has in store for us. So that is 150 Spinda, and plus the 80 I hashed before this stream. Like before I did this series of live streaming. Let's see, that's 230 Spinda. 230 Spinda. What am I going to do with 230 Spinda? Hey, Prof Pokesaur! Welcome to the stream! How are you today? It's still Shiny Hunt and Spinda. Going round and round. I'm getting dizzy. Do-do-do-do. Doing good. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I've had a pretty good day myself. I went to work, I worked on a school project, and now I'm playing Pokemon. So, there's not much else you need in life than that. Thank the Lord, and that's about the gist of it. Oh yeah, and today instead of Jolteon, I have Rockruff with me. I'm trying to grind for that stupid Elite Four in Pokemon Soul Silver. If it's anything like original Silver, I imagine that's pretty hard. So good luck with that. What's your team? Yeah, that's one game that I haven't gotten yet. Because I think it's one of the more popular Pokemon games overall. Because it's really expensive used, at least at GameStop. It's like $50 used at GameStop. And I'm like, I don't know, like $30, $35, sure, I'll drop that for a used Pokemon game. But $50, that goes way above the original MSRP. I'm really underleveled. I feel you. Like, I'm playing original Crystal myself, and I was trying to do some gym battles, and I understand your pain. That can be really hard and really frustrating. But hey, the grind will make it that much more worth it when you sweep the field with whatever Pokemon you're using. I got Togetic, Onix, Feraligatr, Shiny Gyarados, Raikou, and Lugia. Very cool! That's very cool. Yep. See, when did they introduce Togetic? It goes Togepi, Togetic, then... Wait, is it Togepi, Togekiss, then Togetic? Or is it the other way around? Togepi, Togetic, then Togekiss? I don't know. I'm new to Pokemon. I don't know. Alright. Wait, did I miss at the counter? Oh, I must have missed one on the counter because it's time for us to switch out. Let's go in here real quick. Da -ba -da -ba -da -ba -da. No. Togepi, Togetic, then Togekiss. Okay. Yeah, and I know Togekiss wasn't introduced till later. When was it introduced? Was that Gen 4 with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, or was it earlier or later? No. Didn't mean to do that. Togekiss is Gen 4. Okay, good to know. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are Gen 4 games. Okay, yeah. Same as, that'd be the same as Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, right? Yeah, I've been playing through Black for a little bit, and I own a used copy of, I think it's Pearl. I may be wrong though. Yeah, but the farthest I've gotten that is getting Turtwig. I think I may have mentioned that before. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Yep, I was right. Wow, so that's a lot of games in one generation. The 3 original and then 2 remakes. Well, you know what I mean. So Gen 6 was just the regular X and Y and then a remake. Oh, actually that would have been the same for Gen 3 because they had Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, then Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yeah, I'm wondering if the upcoming generation of Pokemon will have any remakes. Like, I think it'd be a good idea for them to remake Diamond and Pearl on the Switch, just not as the first Pokemon games on the Switch. I'm just wondering if they will do that or if they'll wait till, however they do Gen 9. Wow, thinking ahead till Gen 9, that's sort of scary. I'm just looking forward to Gen 8. Where is Gen 8? Supposedly, there's going to be a big Pokemon announcement on the 9th. I think it's just to reveal Pokemon. Supposedly, it's either going to be Zeraora or it's going to be a new evolution. That would be awesome. I would be happier with the evolution rather than Zeraora because a lot of people have already known about Zeraora for a while now. I've known about it for I don't know how long, but it wouldn't be exciting news to me where a new evolution, that would be exciting. Like a flying type of evolution would be cool, a dragon type would be amazing. One idea I thought would be really cool is if they had dual type evolutions. So like maybe what hadn't they used? Like a ground and rock type evolution, or you know, just a little bit of variety. You can get really creative with the evolutions, really. Especially with the ones they haven't used. One thing that might be really interesting in this generation is if they introduce a new type. I don't think there's really a need competitively to do a type. Like, no, as far as I know, there's no type that's overpowered. Oh, it's time to switch up. I mean, fairy types are sort of overpowered, but that's to balance the overpoweredness of dragon types. Just how dark types were to combat the overpowered psychic types in Gen 1. It's weird to think that psychic would have been overpowered in Gen 1, like, or overpowered ever. But I can understand that because originally psychic types only had one weakness. Alright, I think this is round... Yeah, this is round 33 of eggs. Hey, can you see me okay, Prof. Pokesaur? My streaming software keeps on saying encoding failed. Does that mean that my screen sort of goes black for you? Like, what's going on your side? Oh, it's lagging real bad. I had no idea how to fix that. I don't know if that's a problem with my computer, if it's a Wi-Fi thing. I would not know how to fix that. Maybe if I close my web browser itself? I mean, that'll only do like maybe an incremental thing for CPU. Maybe if I close some stuff on my tablet because I was streaming earlier. Yeah, because that, oh yeah, that's horrible. I'm looking at the frame, not the frame rate, but I guess it's a stream rate. Close all for now. I hope that was something important, but hopefully... And we just crashed. Keep on crashing. How do I have no idea how to fix that. And, oh, didn't mean to do that. I mean, my brother might be doing something online, and that's taking a bandwidth. But I can't exactly ask him to, like, oh, turn off your video game because I need to stream. So, we only have a few minutes left of this stream, so if we can just hang on there until midnight, we'll be okay. That's probably going to be this round of eggs. Yeah, I think that's on my side. I don't know how I could fix that. Maybe if I run some close on these background applications, so my... Stream keeps on going offline. Oh, here... Okay, this will be a big thing. I can close that. I was trying to think of ways I can get bandwidth. Save. I'm going to close some stuff to see. Don't save. Oh, we're back? Well, let's see how long that lasts. Maybe I just need to, like, maybe it's something to do with how graphics intensive Toros running around is. Maybe that was just doing the bandwidth and it just sort of overloading. But maybe now we took in a little break, it'll be okay. Oh! What was that? I had no idea what that was. Oh, that's the chat. I'm like, I thought I closed that. Okay. Like, this, I know this probably won't do a whole lot of good, but I'm closing a lot of, like, the stuff I have open. I know it won't do much for bandwidth, but it might help my CPU, which might help. But looks so far, we are good, so... Oh! Well, it's holding out. It's holding out. Yeah, I'll probably have to talk to my dad about that, see if there's anything to be done about that, if it's... I didn't mean to do that. Okay. One more. Look, yeah, one more after this. Okay. Nope. And since it's close enough to when I would have ended the stream anyway, and since we're having a little bit of internet problems, I think this is as good time as any to end the stream. Sorry I'm cutting a little bit short, but I will be streaming not tomorrow night, but Saturday night. It will be around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time when I stream again Saturday. So, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!